Say hello. I'm Marci. I'm a mom of 4 kids. This is my youngest, Freya. She is 4 in August, so not quite 4. She has a rare syndrome called Cornelia deLange syndrome. And it's our first day of summer vacation. So we're outside. Yeah. Technically, because you wouldn't have gone to school Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. Because Monday was a holiday. And this is what we're up to. We've got the water table, and I got an aquarium pump to keep the water flowing. Let me show you. So this is just a little aquarium pump, and it pumps the water up that tube and through here, so I don't have to sit here all summer long and pour water up top. What do you guys think?
Cool.
Do you love it?
Yeah.
What do you think, Freya? Do you love it?
This is going to fall apart.
Yeah, they do that, huh? Do we need to move the bubbles closer? Let's see. There we go. A little better.
Okay.
Freya loves the water table. It's one of her very favorite things. What do you think, Freya? Do you like it? Do you like the water table? It's splashing. Do you like it? Yes. Okay, good. You gonna play? All right. I came over here to talk to you guys about Freya's allergies. There's been some confusion, which I get because she has many different types of allergies, and that is kind of difficult to explain. So we're gonna go over that, and then I'll put some videos in here of Freya and the kids playing because they're being very cute over there. Freya has, number 1, an anaphylactic allergy to cashews, which anaphylaxis is vomiting, facial swelling, loss of consciousness, kind of that really bad reaction that everybody thinks of when they think of an allergic reaction. We have a EpiPen, that's what this is called. This in itself was a hard thing. How we knew Freya had a reaction to cashews. I put cashew butter in her food one day to try to give her a little extra protein, a little extra fat. And she had had peanuts before, so it was not even something that I thought of because I thought of a bad reaction as a reaction to peanuts. Sorry, I'm trying to find the best angle here where the light's not right in my eyes, so I'm not squinting the whole time. Anyway, so I didn't think anything of it. She had had almonds before. She had had peanuts before. No problems. So I just threw it in there. About 5 minutes after she started eating it, she was still like in the process of eating the food. She started just vomiting everything horribly. And shortly after that, she started getting a rash around her lips, which then spread to her eyes, and her eyes swelled, which then spread to her whole body. It was a terrifying experience. I, for those of you that don't know, worked in healthcare my whole life, and it's a whole different thing when it's your kid. It's a whole different thing when it's your own kid. I panicked. I called my husband. Like, I knew all the things to do. I was watching her breathing, making sure that wasn't slowing down. And I called my husband. He was at work, and I was like, I'm just like scared. Can I come sit at your office? Because I was so scared. So I went and sat at his office for like an hour just to like calm myself down. So we then had to get an EpiPen. Yes?
Scuttle, I named this stink bug Scuttle. You know those little holes that are in there, like the stand, so it's like little lines.
Did he go in it?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a bug living in our...
curled up and like, he's like, now I don't feel sick next to the water table.
Oh, he's not in the water table, baby. You're fine. There's a stink bug over there. And Fiona loves bugs. She's in love with him. The other two are like, yeah, I'm done. I'm going to go stand over here by you. I'll leave. Anyway, so we had to get an EpiPen. And that was problematic because there is a weight limit for the EpiPen, and the typical EpiPen, the dose for it is way too high for Freya, because at that time she was 14 pounds, 13 pounds, something like that. And the dose is just way too high. And my doctor basically said, like, well, if she were dying, it would be okay to give it to her, but it might cause other problems, which I was like, that's not great. So he did some research and he found this AviQ is a lower dose of the epinephrine. So it talks to you to tell you what to do. This one is the trainer, so like there's no medicine in here. Let's see. Here, Liam, can you hold this? No, hold this. Right there. Okay. So this is the trainer.
Do not use this trainer during an allergic emergency. To use, pull that safety guard down and off of this trainer.
So it tells you exactly what to do.
Black end against outer thigh. Then push firmly until you hear a click and hiss sound and hold in place for 2 seconds. 2, 1. Training complete.
So there's no medicine in here, obviously. I didn't just give myself a shot.
Used for training purposes. Replace the red safety guard and gray.
But the actual AviQ does the same thing. So in the event of allergic reaction, like I said, I know what to do, but I was in a panic. So the fact that this would talk me through it is fantastic. And it's a lower dose of the epinephrine, so it's more safe for Freya. Hopefully it never happens again, but we do carry this with us everywhere. We have 2 of them. One was in her backpack for school and one is in our diaper bag here. Now that it's summertime, I might keep one. We have one in the diaper bag. And I might keep one just at the house because sometimes the diaper bag just stays in the car. So having one at the house would be great. So that's allergic reaction number 1. You splashing? Do you want to stand up?
I think you were still behind me. No.
And then stand up.
Can't go anywhere now.
What do you think about that, huh? Look at that standing. You're doing great. You're doing great.
So you need to have like all of these kids are still here. They're still here. You have to have like almost all of it.
What's down there? Is that the drain? That's the plug. Okay. Don't need to pull that. That's the plug. Splashing mom everywhere. Is it splashing? Yeah. Is it splashing? This is great standing practice for her. She'll stand here for like a good amount of time playing. You playing? Allergic reaction number 2 is her EOE, which is eosinophil esophagitis. You tell me what eosinophils are.
It's like a white blood cell, but it only attacks like parasites,
Okay.
or it's most strong against them.
There we go. Can you see yourself in that camera?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as Liam said, it's a white blood cell that attacks parasites usually. What happens is when an allergen comes in contact with your throat, your body thinks it's a foreign body, a parasite, something that shouldn't be there. And so it sends all these eosinophils to your throat. And they kind of just like stack up on top of one another. So we don't know what allergen caused the eosinophilic esophagitis. So at that point, she was having such trouble swallowing. She couldn't swallow anything. She had lost like a pound, which on a 14-pound girl was a huge deal. Like she had noticeably lost a ton of weight. So at that point, the GI doctor said, take her off of all allergens. So no gluten, no dairy, no soy, no eggs, no nuts. Am I missing one? Dairy. Did I say that? Okay. No allergens. So we were on an allergen-free diet. It's almost been a year now. No, it has been a year. It was in May. So we have been on an allergen-free diet for a year. She has started gaining weight. She's having less reflux problems. She's can swallow beautifully. Honestly, when we took her off all the allergens, it was about a month, and there was a huge difference. So now we're in the process of putting her back on these allergens to see which one it was that was causing the reaction. I think it was nuts. At the time, we were giving her a lot of like almond pudding, almond crackers.
You almost poisoned her at our vacation. You gave her a hazelnut wafer.
Okay. Liam wants to tell the story. We were on vacation. And I was eating hazelnut wafers, not thinking anything. Hazelnut is a tree nut, just like cashew is a tree nut. So she very well could have had a horrible reaction to that. I gave her a bite of my hazelnut wafer and immediately was like, oh, you know. And so I pulled it away. I pulled everything out of her mouth that I could, but then was sitting there worried with my EpiPen, but she ended up being okay. Thank goodness. But I think the reaction, the eosinophilic reaction, is to nuts. She was eating we found these almond puddings that were super high calorie in a pouch, and she loved them. And she was having like 1 or 2 a day, and that's when she started having the horrible reaction. So I think the reactions is to nuts. We have tried to reintroduce. We have like nut crackers. Fiona and I have celiac disease, so we've tried to reintroduce those, and she started having bad reflux and trouble swallowing. So I think that is what it was. So we're slowly introducing. The problem with the EOE is you can't do a skin test like you could normally for regular allergies because it's not a typical allergic reaction. It's this white blood cells reaction. So we can't just go and do a skin test and figure out which one it is. We have to go through and reintroduce things and then figure out what it was. Kids have got the sprinkler and the tramp. And we actually are a step closer to getting our backyard done. We have sprinklers in, and now we just need to get some grass in, and we're going to do our front yard at the same time. So we're going to do the grass in the backyard. We just have to order the sod and everything. And then we're hiring someone to do the front yard. Say hi. Yeah, hi. Freya's not in a good mood today. She kind of woke up and is not too happy with me. Which today she normally would go to preschool, so I don't know if she knows that she's not going to preschool. I know you don't go to school anymore. It's summertime. You'll go to school after summer. Yes, after summer you'll go to school. But all through the summer you get to stay with Mommy. You want to stand up? Go ahead. Stand up. the last thing that Freya has is called FPIES, which is food protein induced enterocolitis. All these things.
I could go for some FPIES.
Liam said he could go for some FPIES. Basically what that is not fruit pies, no. Basically that is a reaction where once the allergen hits your colon, you have a reaction. It can be any food protein. My daughter Jessie actually had it to rice. And basically what it is, maybe it's when it hits the bottom of your stomach. I can't remember what he told me. It's one of the two. But it's a delayed reaction. So you can eat it, and it's usually 1 or 2 hours after you eat it. You will start projectile vomiting. Body kind of goes into shock. You'll get sweaty and clammy and sleepy. Both my girls would puke for 3 or 4 hours while just like passing out in between puking. And Freya has that reaction to berries and papayas. So the FPIES, luckily, kids will usually grow out of that when they are about 4 to 5 years old. So we're hoping that soon she will grow out of that and she can enjoy berries with the rest of us. The GI doctor said we can test that at any time, but the only way to test that is to give her berries and just wait and hope she doesn't puke.
I remember when we gave her berries, everyone was kind of like freaking out.
Mm-hmm. It's not great. Yeah, so those are her 3 different type of allergies, how we deal with them, and kind of the problems they cause. With CDLS, GI problems are very common. Most people have some sort of reflux, and EOE, our doctor said about 20% of individuals with CDLS have EOE. So it's more common than in the general population. Freya and I came inside. It's a little too hot outside, even though it's like 75 degrees. Freya wasn't having too much fun, so we came back inside, and I'll show you a couple things she's doing. What are you doing? You got all of those out, all of the Paw Patrols. Oh yeah, you like Sky, huh? Let's see. Can you push the button right here? You push that button? Yep, push this one. Remember? Yep, there we go. Her wings come out. And then we push them back in. That's right. You push them back in. Oh, there you go. And you push the button again. She loves this Sky doll. She pushes the wings back in, then presses the button, and they pop out. Yep, you gotta press hard. She usually needs a little help. Hard, 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 hard. Okay, you gonna push the button? You gotta push the button. They'll come back out. This one right here. Push that button. This one right here. Push that button. They'll come back out. You're getting a little frustrated. It's not doing what you want it to do, huh? Look. You push the button? You push it with your toesies? Or your hand? This one? She's like, get it out of here. I'm done with it. You gonna try it again? Oh, no. Going for the bracelet. Bless you. Bless you. I love when her hair's up in a ponytail because it shows like she has a thicker neck and the lower set ears because of CDLS, and I love seeing that, which is ironic because when we first were kind of wondering what syndrome she had, if any, I would take pictures, and if she looked like she had a syndrome, like it showed off her low set ears or if it showed off her bushy eyebrows, I would delete the picture because I didn't want to see it. Like, I didn't want the reminder. Yeah, no, Mom, that was silly. So now I love that I see that, and it's something I love about her. So there's hope. There's acceptance. It's a long journey, this rare syndrome journey, but if you're on it, there eventually is hope and acceptance. Yeah. Yes. What you doing there, baby girl? You spinning the wheels? I love you guys. She figured out how to sit up, and it is like, so she's always been able to sit up if she's sitting, but the transition from laying down to sitting up is what she just barely started doing. And it's like one day, this is typical Freya, like we work and work and work and work and work, and then it's just like one day she gets it and it's fine. Like, she won't attempt to do it unless she 100% knows she can do it. It was the same with sitting up. Her physical therapist would tell me all the time, she can sit up. She can. She just doesn't want to. Because she would have her like on a yoga ball sitting up, and she would sit up because she didn't want to fall off the yoga ball. But sitting up just on the ground, she refused to do. And it's been the same with the transition, huh? Say, I don't do things unless I know I 100% can do them. Where are you going? Are you going to take a nap? You want to take nappies? Should we get some milk? And this is why we have the floor bed, you guys. Look how cute she is. Crawls right up on it and lays down. Say, I'm going to take a nap. Yeah. Say bye-bye, everybody. I'm going to take a nap. Yeah, I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to take a nap. You're so silly. I take it back. She's not ready for a nap. She's just going to crawl away. Hey, I was trying to get some video of you crawling on all fours. Can you show me? Yeah, can you show me how you crawl on all fours? Can you show me? You crawling away? There we go. Okay, crawl away. Say bye-bye, Mom. Bye-bye, Mom. Yeah, look at you. Come here. Oh, jeez. Sorry, this video's shaky. I'm trying to get some good video, but I'm trying to crawl away so you'll crawl to me. Good job. Good job. I'm coming. Good job. You did it. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and I hope my video kind of cleared a couple things up about Freya's allergies. So she's got the anaphylactic reaction to cashews, and I was told probably walnuts and pistachios because they're closely related. The EOE, which is the white blood cells stacking up in her throat, and the FPIES, which is just a food protein that makes her throw up. So, all different things, all very confusing, and all can't be found through allergy like skin scratch testing. It's great fun around here. For those of you who don't know, Fiona and I also have celiac disease, which is a reaction to gluten. So we watch all our kids closely for that, and just hope they don't. Fiona, it's probably been about 2 years since Fiona started having a reaction to gluten. So she didn't when she was younger. We just watch our kids closely, and once they start showing signs of a reaction, we went and got her tested. I was the same. It was kind of like a mildly positive, not negative test. So then my doctor just suggested we take her off gluten for 2 weeks, see if her symptoms resolved, and then put her back on gluten and see if the symptoms came back. Fiona's symptoms were skin rash, stomach upset, cramping, headaches, vomiting, diarrhea. Mine are headaches, stomach cramping, vomiting, diarrhea, fatigue. Fiona has the same, fatigue and brain fog. She always tells me, like, I just feel like when I stand up, I'm gonna fall down, and I feel like I can't think straight, and my brain is very fuzzy. Like, yep, I get that. So those, and we'll watch her closely for that. Right now, she's still off gluten. I don't know when we'll introduce that back in, or if we will, because it's very easy for us to keep her off of gluten, just because we eat gluten-free a lot of the times. So we'll see. I'm sure my husband is not gluten intolerant, does not have celiac, and he wants to put her back on just to be able to share food with her. So I'm sure we'll get there, but that probably will be the last one that we reintroduce, just because it's the easiest to keep her off of right now. So thanks for hanging out with us. I hope everything made sense. I know it's very confusing. We're very confused when we started this whole process. But as far as health problems associated with CDLS, this is the one that Freya struggles with the most, is all of her GI symptoms, which we can manage those. She has obviously a lot of growth delay, developmental delay, but as far as like health, in my mind, those are her big issues. So thanks for hanging out with us, and I hope we'll see you next time.